Hey guys, Kellie here. So I'm sure many of us have a tale to tell about how we got scammed in the Facebook marketplace. I'm gonna share my story and share who scammed me too. Stay tuned. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming and spending a little bit of your time with me today. So I'm gonna share with you guys a situation that happened to me here in Merida, Mexico, when I went to purchase something through the Facebook marketplace. Now, I don't typically purchase in that way. I'm usually a go into the store kind of person. But of course, with the pandemic being what it is, there have been a lot of businesses that have really thrived and survived and that have grown because of, kind of adapting to the fact that people weren't going out as much. So you all know, if you watched a video on me looking for a rental house, and I will put the card above if you haven't watched that and you want to. And so I rented a home this go round in Merida that is unfurnished. Now, mind you, I have been living abroad for a little more than 4 years, and I haven't had furniture since I left the US. So this whole adventure has been exactly that, an adventure. So the house that I'm renting has no closets. So my stuff is like literally all over the floor. There was only a certain amount of cabinets, like under cabinet storage in the kitchen and the whole 9 yards. So I got on Facebook Marketplace and I saw these, what were called Montessori cubes. And I thought these will be cute in my kitchen. I can put things, I can lay them on the side, put my little oven on top and blah, blah, blah. So I started communicating with this young lady, Katie Solis or Caddy Solis. Not really sure if I'm saying it Katie or Caddy, not sure exactly of her name, but I started corresponding through this ad on Facebook. And when I read the ad, maybe this was, as my mama used to say, your eyes was too big. Wait a minute. Your eyes were bigger than your stomach and you bit off more than you could chew. And that, I guess, is the case in this situation. So I saw these cubes and I thought, hurry up, get something in place so you can get some of your stuff off the floor and have some semblance of feeling like you have moved in and not that you're a squatter. So I started corresponding with this girl, and my understanding of the ad was these cubes were ready to deliver. And so she says, tells me what they are. In USD, it was a little more, it was about $110. And I asked her if she has the ability for me to transfer from my bank to her bank. And this is where I screwed up. So here you have two options when it comes down to paying somebody without actually seeing them, so to speak. There's something here that's called the clave, and that's like a bank account number. And if you're using an app or a program like TransferWise, you can transfer directly from your US account into their foreign account, wherever that happens to be. Well, and then if there is a problem, you can dispute it with your bank. Well, I didn't do that, y'all. So the other way here is they send you what looks like their Visa card, like their debit card. But so it's got the numbers on it, and then you take cash and you go down to a convenience store and you pay that way. And that's what I did. And because of doing that, there is no way for you to dispute the charge. So then I, send her a copy of the receipt and I say, hey, I've paid you. When are you gonna deliver? Oh, they'll be ready in 5 to 7 days. That was on the 4th of the month, guys. At the time of this recording, I don't even know what day it is. It is the 20th. So I'm going to say we are long overdue on my product being delivered. So I says, well, okay, I misunderstood that. So I waited until we were at the 5-day mark, and I sent her a message and says, hey, how are we looking? Because I need to know when you're gonna come so I can, be here to make time. Well, that's when all the rigmarole started, and the cubes weren't ready. I'll write you when they're ready, and all of this nonsense. So at day 7, I'm like, hey, okay, you're day 7 now. What is the deal? No response. So I sent again, and I was responding or talking to her, and I'll share the screenshots because I am not real happy, and I feel like if she were a legitimate business person, I wouldn't have to do this. So I was sending her WhatsApp messages as well as Facebook. And both of those programs, if you've used them, they will show you when someone has seen your messages. And so she just decided to stop responding to me in both places. So you guys saw me do a video with Mario, and I'll put that video up here too. And Mario helps me, and he speaks Spanish. So he reached out to her as a new customer. And boom, 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 she was on the ready. And finally, he was like, hey, I'm actually reaching out to you on behalf of my friend who paid you. Where is her stuff? And she said, oh, it'll be there by the end of the week. It's the end of the week. And now she's not responding to him. So I know that I'm out my $108, but I did want to tell you guys, if you're coming to Merida, Mexico, and you're looking at purchasing anything, and it doesn't matter if it's through Facebook Marketplace or just in general, do not pay at the OXXO unless you are willing to lose that money. If they don't have a clave, or if you can't get a receipt and deal with them face to face, then don't do it. And you know, $100, that for me, that's expensive. You know, here in Mexico, that's a lot of money, and I'm not wealthy. So the fact that, you know, and I don't know if I shared with you guys that my friends had to do a fundraiser to get me comfort items, and this woman is taking advantage of me. I really don't appreciate that. And more importantly, the other offense in my mind is I spend a lot of time in many of these expat groups, and unfortunately, anytime a local does something wrong or bad to certain expats, they take that to mean everybody that is local is going to mistreat them or cheat them, and that's not the case, and I don't think that. But I feel like if I were that type of foreigner, that really doesn't look good, you know, and I don't appreciate that as a person that lives here, that you're making other people think that this is a bad place to be, because it's not. It's an amazing place to be. So I just wanted to share that, but I also wanted to put that disclaimer for anybody that's looking to come here. That is not the norm. That is not how Merida works. This person just happens to be shady. So that if you are here in Merida and you are looking to purchase something, that you will know not to purchase from this particular person. So if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, please do. That's how you support my shenanigans and you know, in my channel. And I really do appreciate you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.